Hey, what's up, everybody? Anybody freaking out yet? Market up or down? The market got slam bammered, and oh, how happy am I! That is opportunity, and believe it or not, we actually sold stock today. Can't see in the brokerage. I waited until after midnight so we can hack the PDT. I'll get everything in order, and I won't have anything to worry about until after market close on Monday. So I make the market fit my schedule, not the other way around. You can see of all these ones that we purchased, we've got some that are actually in profits. One, two, three, four, five. So we could have sold way more, and we'll do so. But let's go ahead and get our spreadsheet up to date. I left the spreadsheet as it was on the video. We were in a rush trying to get the market open, but now we have time. The weekend, the market is closed, and we need to get our affairs in order. But Caterpillar is a stock in my universe. It did sell. We did get a bit lucky on the timing, but we also get unlucky our fair share as well. So we're going to go ahead and take this money and keep cruising along for the month of April. The market is getting crushed, but my system is overly cautious. So for me, in my risk tolerance, um, I sleep very, very well at night. Well, I work at night, but I sleep during the day. But 375 for the month so far. Goal is $18, even though our account is now 17 and some change with the recent market volatility. But we do have money, $294. So I'm not going to be bashful with that. But before we get all into that, let's go ahead and uh, let's get our account kind of in order here as far as position sizing, smallest to largest, so that we can do the most efficient job here. We got 30, 80, 57. This is 113, 222, and 295. So that is in order. So FedEx, put it over here. I'm just putting them in order, smallest to largest. It's not something we cover very much in detail, but it's important. Especially when we have so many positions now. Uh, I don't want to really get things messed up. So this one is 84.86. It doesn't have to be this exact, but if you're going to do something, you might as well do it right. AMKR. And this is where you'll start to see the value of going from smallest to largest, because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm actually bullish, strangely enough. But the normal weekly deposit, $10 a week, is what I'm doing. You don't have to go big. And you'll see that with that deposit circling around these stocks that have a lower share price or more in line with my normal deposit, you'll see just how much more efficiently I can clear these. Because the goal is to get rid of all these positions. The goal is to buy them as fast as I can, as long as they follow the system, and to get rid of them as fast as possible so that we can be in cash, nice and safe, just chilling and waiting for the next opportunity. So let me know down below. I'm curious. Did y'all screw it up, or are you good? You know, uh, this account was positioned very, very well before the drop. My main account, not so much, because I do some different strategies there. but it's still in really, really good shape. And this move, no matter how long it takes, will be a great addition to my net worth. Um, and the fact that we focus on cash producing assets means that yields go up, and that money from my paycheck and other revenue sources like eBay will buy more and more income as we go through the process. So this is a positive. So a lot of people are painting it as a oh crap moment, but if you're worried about your 401k and you're 32 years old and you're not going to retire for a long time, this is a non-event to you. But that's not how people see it. It's a psychology thing. But take a breath, relax, and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. Remember, you got to do your own thing. I'm not telling you what to do, but this is what I'm doing. You saw we put almost the entire account in this morning or yesterday morning, if you want to be a butthole about the midnight thing, right? If you're that person, just don't. Okay. Pretty much shrunk all of our charts away here. Come on back. All right. We will be doing statements, so dividend chart will come back into play here shortly. Probably sometime this weekend. I've got a lot to get going. Got allocation for the eBay, and then we have everything going on here. So my trading plan, market up or down. The market was way down, and let's do a little big picture. So before anybody freaks out, it's about the same place it was a year ago. Okay, so it'd be like a year of nothing. And when people have stock and they go way up and they don't sell them, you didn't really make money, in my humble opinion. That's why I like cash flow producing assets, and I measure the cash flow, the dividend income, distributions, things like that, over what the stock price really is, because that really doesn't matter unless I'm trying to sell something. So we use trading as an active income to produce and purchase passive income, and the passive income is all that matters. That's it. So a little big picture out of the way. Let's go ahead and check out the screener. Remember, we're going through our positions from smallest to largest. So the first one here is AMKR. AMKR. There it is. Semiconductors, I don't care about the news or anything like that, but we have dividends, income, almost no debt, and low PEs, 1488. That's simple. I just execute. Try to keep position sizing to 1% of the total account, so that would be $17. But I don't want to go over, and I will not do partial shares on this account because of the way the brokerage does these round trip orders. And it's one of the big things I like about this brokerage, because I can do the buy order and the sell order all at once and set it and forget it. But there is a system. It's not a randomness of just, oh, well, I have $300, so let's go find a stock that's almost the whole 300 and buy one share and hope for the best. That's not what we're doing. We have a system here. There's reasons, there's whys and what fors to exactly why I do it the way I do it. And it gives me an edge against the markets. And you can see that month over month, year over year, as we share every transaction. Limit, good till cancel with the extended hours. Now we need a sell target. So we got 2 shares, add them up, divide by 2 to get an average. Taking that number times 1.01 to get the sell target that I like. Pause the video, do that math for yourself. But you got to make sure you do that correctly, or else you can lose money, because the brokerage will take whatever number you type in there, and if you don't type a number in there, you're for sure going to lose because it's giving you the best fill as far as the most likely to fill, not the best price per se. So that could be one potential day trade, right? Round trip, right? Okay, we got one left. COLB. I would be shocked if this isn't on here. But you can also notice too that we went from 90 some on the screen at over 200. This is a deeper move now. You're going to start seeing higher quality companies come onto here, and it's more of the market is really correcting. So keep that in mind just versus a little big picture. But we've got dividends here. Debt is high, but it's reasonable, and we have nice PEs, 2078 COLB. So all I'm trying to do is the same thing I did this morning, and that is deploy all the money according to the rules of the system. And once I do that, I have nothing to do but wait for the next deposit to come in, right? Or dividends, things like that to give me the buying power that I need. Just make sure we don't have a sell order already in. And then the rest of it will go nice and smooth because we'll be out of round trip orders. We're working our way towards $25,000 where we can freely do all of them. But until that point, we'll just use the ones we have available, wait for them to reset, and just do what we can do. All right, 2078. Always a limit order, always good till cancel with the extended hours. Let's get a sell price. Got 2 shares now. Add them up, divide by 2 to get your average. And take that times 1.01. Get the sell target that I like. See how this is lower than the price we're buying at? Don't do that. You can't be a total zombie and be successful in this world. You have to actually do a little bit of something, but it is not difficult, and nobody will ever be able to convince me that it is. $258 left. Next up is Cade. I'm just going to go down the list until I'm out of money. Very simple, right? There's Cade. Cadence Bank. These little crap banks, I'm not a big fan of them, but I follow the system. They fit the system. So we have dividends, almost no debt, low PEs, 26.43. And when it's gone, it's gone. And we'll likely have a few really good videos with a lot of activity over the next few days. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You don't want to miss it because after this move, there's likely going to be a long period of time where there's really not much going on. So if you miss it, you miss it. $26.43. Always a limit order. Good till cancel, extended hours. And we'll ship it. $232 left. So go to the next one, BKU. Bank United. I don't really care too much that we're all heavily weighted in one sector either. Doesn't matter. Get more money and use math as advantage along with these technicals and financials, and just destroy the markets. That's what we do. But we got dividends. Debt is high, but it's under our limit of 4, and we have Low PE is 29.78. Don't overthink it, but you do have to take action. You know, a lot of people think it's they can be totally brain dead and do well in this world, and that is not the case. You do not have to be a rocket scientist. In fact, I think it's almost an advantage to not be that bright. Limit, get to cancel extended hours. My limited experience, the smarter people screw it up because they think they're so smart. It's kind of sad. 202. AVNT. But the American dream is still alive. It doesn't matter what age, race, financial status, doesn't matter your family's last name. The market doesn't know any of that. Everybody gets a fair shot. That's why I like it. And this is how I'm destroying it. So if you appreciate that, hit the like button and share this with your friends, man. It's a rough time. Dividends, low debt, low PEs, 30.43. I can't see very good. Without the stress of the market being open, you can really focus when the market's closed. So that's why I do the videos that way. Everybody's looking at the same price. Huge spread here on the bid ask. So make sure you are mindful of that. 30.43. Limit order, good till cancel with extended hours. And we're working our way towards zero, 172. NOG is what we're looking for here. And you'll never have enough money to buy everything, so don't be worried about if you can only pick a one ticker or something like that. Just don't go for the biggest dollar amount ticker just for ego's sakes. If that's the one that fits the system, so be it. But increasing your variance in your account will only make you go through some. NOG is not on here. Make you go through some more emotional stress. CFG. It's really, really fun when it's working. But when it stops working, that's a whole other thing. And it does both. Citizens Financial, another bank. Yikes. All right. Got dividends, low debt, low fees. 34.27. Limit order, good till cancel with the extended hours. Bank of America. Another bank. Shocker. There will always be tough times occasionally in life and in the world. and they truly are opportunities. All right. Dividends, debt's high, but it's under our limits, and PEs are in range under 15. 34.39. You can see how math becomes our market advantage here. First initial purchase was $35.45. But if this goes through, then our average will be $34.92. So versus just putting all of your money in and then you have to wait for it to correct, if it ever does. Really, bid ask is lower, but 34.39 is the closing print. That's what I'm putting in here. Limit order. Get till cancel with extended hours. Hopefully, it doesn't kick it out. We don't know what'll happen on by Monday, but I would like to get this through. Is that what we have? $100 left. ASO. Academy Sports. We have one of those in my little town here. Dividends, low debt, low PEs, 37.60. So it's actually higher than when we bought it. I do not care. It still follows the system. There's value involved because we're using the PEs. So don't get too worried about, oh, this is above my cost basis, things like that. Just build a position in order to dump it off later. Limit order, good till cancel, extended hours. Is 37.60 what we got? It is. And we'll ship it. Should be $66 left. Going right through here. We have Delta. Just takes a little time. It's fun for me. But I like to watch things grow. There's Delta. Dividends, debt is high, but it's under our limits of 4. Really low PEs, 37.25. Delta. You can see it went up. So we're building a cost basis, and then as it makes its next move, we'll sell it and take all the profits, put them in investing, live happily ever after, yada, yada, yada. All right. Also get a little more complicated as the account gets bigger, because we'll have to calculate how many shares we're buying and all that stuff. Limit order, good till cancel. Extended hours, we should have $28 left. Okay. So you can see here from recent prices, we can't afford $28 here. But I'm going to keep going through here until we do. We have shoe here that's less than $28. I would still prefer to buy something that's on in our portfolio versus a naked look at the screen or find something under $28. I would much rather use math as my market advantage because it gives me an opportunity to free up more capital faster. Time does have a value. HIJK, it's not on here. Okay. And I could miss stuff too. In US. Hasn't been on there for a minute, so, but we'll check it. And then we'll just start at the beginning of the list and look for things. Look for things under our price range because I want to put as much money as I can in US. So there we go. 6. Not on here. All right. So I'm looking for 28 bucks. And this one is in my universe. Norfolk Southern. Oh, that's $210. We don't have that kind of money. Okay. Let's just see if we can find something under 20. Basic materials, we have OL in here. It's 20 bucks. 29.30 is just over. If you add these up, divide by 2 to get an average, it's just over on PEs. Price is over here. Just looking for something under 28. We got an oil pipeline. Limited partnership is what LP. And you can see PEs are too high. The PEs work a little different on stuff like that. But I keep the same rules in effect just to remain consistent. And I'm going to look for maybe something other than a bank. Let's just do a little browsing here. There's SLM, credit services. Dividends, debt is very high, but it's under 4 just barely, and we have nice PEs, 25.54 SLM. All right, let's get this order in, but we are not done yet. Wait, there's more. Limit order, good till cancel with extended hours. All right, so now we're down to $3. We'll get a deposit, we'll do the thing. But if we go here to the main page, you can see just how big the portfolio is getting as far as positions go and whatnot. But we need to put sell orders in for all of these that do not have a sell order in. And that will be it. So BBY, Best Buy, over here, just getting sell targets. That's it. So 58.58 there. And you can see this one would already had sold. But it's okay. Maybe we make more. You know, get till cancel, extended hours. 58.58. It's way above that. So over $60. But that doesn't concern me. As long as I get my money next Friday. I just heard that song. Just taking the number times 1.01. We're going to get all of our ducks in a row here. And slowly grind this money right from the market. Good till cancel, extended hours always. And like I said, you know, Sunday evening when the market comes alive again, hard telling what will fill, where will be, what's the new sentiment. But I don't let any of that bother me. I just do my thing. And as the waves go in and out, they give me money. Because the way I do things takes advantage of that movement. Nice, easy. So Hope y'all are doing well. Let me know down below in the comments, are you surviving it? Are you good? CMA? Notice I don't care what the closing prints were, all that. I'm just taking it based off of my cost basis. I'm tired eyes here. There we go. And if I get filled for more, that's good, but that's the power of a limit order. Can't get filled for less, only more. And when you start looking at charts and things like that, and you start seeing candlestick patterns and all the weird stuff, and you understand about wicks that as long as you have your sell order in, it could have wicked up during the middle of the day when you're at work or sleeping or whatever. And as long as you had your sell order in, you got filled out, and it could close a lot lower. But it wouldn't matter because it had just enough volatility during the day to get you out. But if you don't put your sell orders in, then you can't get out. But you can get really geeky and go down the rabbit hole with ATRs and all the other stuff if you like. And usually, most of the time, there's nothing really going on. But in times like this, when the account needs a little bit of attention, I spend the extra time and take care of it because, it's a huge source of income for me and changed my whole family trajectory for me, my children, and if I get the charity going, for the world possibly in a small way. Tarjay. So it's worth it. The juice is worth the squeeze. Look at that. That would have really ripped. I'm still going to go to the math. If we get filled for more, cool. But it also makes us more likely to get filled, right? So I'd rather get mine and get out and get back to safety than be greedy. Greedy pigs get slaughtered in the market. Limit order good till cancel with the extended hours. And let's take a look. Let's take a walk around the yard here. And these are 2-day trades. Whoa. We only have 2-day trades. MKR and cold. I got a little day trade happy here. Delta. Delta should have just been a buy. So let's remedy that. That's why we do a double check. I don't get much sleep working this weird shift. So Delta 37.25. I already had a sell order in, so I didn't do a round trip order, but it already had a sell order in. That's what was missing. Limit good till cancel, so I just didn't cancel the old order. There were 2 separate orders. That's why usually if I have a round trip order, it's going to cancel both. That's why I didn't. All right, so we have 2 round trip orders, the Christmas tree lights, red and the green. And then we're buying what we can buy according to our system, smallest to largest, to get the biggest bang for our mathematical buck. And It's not by share price. Remember, it's not like, oh, this is $20 stock, this is a $50 stock, so the 20 is always lower. Well, not if you own 3 shares. You own 3 shares of the $20 stock and 1 share of the $50. The $50, boom. It's by equity. So the total amount. So as you have two, now it's not 14. We're looking at 30, 29, so on and so forth. And you could go through and reorganize these again by amount. I won't, just only if there's a lot of them, like we did the other day. But things are going well. I'm looking forward to sharing with you the video of the statements. I believe they're both in, so we'll go through that. I think you'll be really surprised how fast things are growing on that front. And you can see up and to the right, baby. That's what we do. We've got a lot of positions. We've got all of the capital deployed, and we are ready to collect. So, hope you're doing well. Thank you for watching. Leave me a like on your way out. Have an awesome weekend. If you get bored, go to the playlist and start at video number 1 and go through them. There's tons of stuff I put out every day shown with the current day's charts and all that. You can follow along. Repetition is the mother of skill, but if you don't watch the material and you don't hit the like button, then don't ask me for help. It does take some effort on y'all's part, so I do hope this helps you. Remember, I'm not your licensed financial advisor. You got to make your own financial decisions. I'm just sharing what I'm doing here for a little entertainment, maybe some education on the fringes. But I don't know you or your risk tolerance. You got to make your own decisions. But if somebody shown me that was really doing it, that was successful at it, I think I could have picked up some things off of them. So that's all I'm trying to do for you. And that's all we have. So thanks for watching. And some point this weekend, we'll do statements. See you there.